staying so late, everybody? This is a flyer I read back early in 2008. Do something revolutionary for your life. Start the new year feeling more confident. Learn more about yourself. Be comfortable with who you are. Acting class! Taught by renowned New York and Los Angeles acting teacher, Vladimir Putin. With 25 years experience, trained by Sanford Meisner of the world-famous Neighborhood Playhouse in New York City, and former casting director at HBO. Vladimir Putin brings the Meisner technique directly to you in Long Beach. No previous experience necessary. An 8-week class will begin January the 9th. So I signed up 7 years ago, and I became an actor. An actor that happens to have forgotten his hat, which is the major prop in the whole piece, but here we go. One of the first roles that I did was Willie Loman, Death of a Salesman. I had this hat sitting around my house forever. They might wear them in New York, but you don't get that much opportunity in California. You know, I noticed that doing Willie Loman, I had been a salesman for about 36, 37 years, but there were parallels with my own life. So that when I did lines like, well, selling is the greatest career a man could have, because what could be better than going into 20 or 30 different cities at the age of 84 and be able to pick up a phone and be loved and respected and helped by so many people, you know. So that was like the line. And then later in that same scene, Willie Loman is on his knees begging for his job. And he says, promises were made across this desk. I'm talking about your father. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. And that's how Vladimir taught me how to do those lines. You know, I thought with acting, like too much was never enough. So he said, you can't go too big with Willie. But props were the thing, so that the different actors would come into class and they would dress the part, you know, no matter what it called for. And I had my dear friend Shirley, we worked together on a few scenes, so by now, fast forward, we're about 3 years in. And so we were doing Julius Caesar, the assassination. And this was one of the lighter pieces that we did in this class. So I was playing Brutus, and it was the night before the assassination. I'm conspiring with all these other people to kill Caesar, and Shirley played my wife Portia, and so I thought I'm really going to get her because we had gotten used to coming in costumes to this class. So if I could just step out of the frame here for a second. I'm going to show you what I treated Shirley to. I walked into the corridor out of class so she couldn't see me. She was already on stage roughly here, and then I'll just walk in. Talk among yourselves. Wherefore you, Portia, wherefore you rise? It is not in your health to brave the morning. I looked at the expression on Shirley's face. I lost it. It was one of those moments of laughter where I just doubled over, and I literally stumbled back out into the corridor laughing. I couldn't control myself. I wish I could reenact it now, but it just isn't coming. But it's one of those gifts that keeps on giving, so that I can re-experience it whenever I think about it. Because it was worth ordering this and putting it on with the wig and all, just to see the expression, not to mention the wreath. What happened at a quick class about a year ago, we were doing a first reading, and it was a real violent scene, and whenever you do a first reading, you all know that have done any acting, that you just read through it. But the fellow was kind of new in class, so he starts punching me, because the scene called for it. So I'm feeling these blows on my arm, and then I'm thinking, this isn't right. And then another series of blows on my arm. And then I hear his chair kind of squeaking next to me, coming in for the kill. And I threw my elbow at him as hard as any hockey player you've ever seen. And he says, "God, you got me pretty good there." And I said, "Hey, self-defense." But the point was that the class acting isn't not the place for violence. If you're going to do any violent thing, it's like this beautiful dance we just saw. You choreograph it.
That's
careful,
right.
so nobody gets hurt, right? And so another thing I'd like to end with is that sometimes when you're doing a performance, it doesn't go as well as you would have liked. And so I have a little thing that I do that I think sums it up pretty well, so I'll finish with this. It's a song I learned in the 60s. I think it pretty much sums everything up. Okay, everybody, we're swimming out to catch a wave, right? Come on, everybody,
Yeah.
gotta catch that wave. Come on, let's get that wave. Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
Now we gotta jump up on the board. We gotta catch that wave. We gotta ride that wave. Now we're riding the wave.
Go! Go!
Wipe out.
Yeah, wipe out.
Swimming back out to catch the next one. Is my 10 minutes up yet?
Keep going, keep going.
Okay, catch another wave.
Keep going. Go, go, go. Go. Oh.